people do this thing where they watch the video and then they don't I don't know, press the like button or subscribe. So if you could do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that bell to stay notified. You've heard other people say it. I kind of need you to do it because we're growing to 100 subscribers, and I really want to see you in the Shifter Gang. That's what I'm calling you, I guess. So I hope you enjoy the content. Let's move on into it. Joyanne Reid takes a look at every which way Tucker Carlson is making America worse. People like you and your friends at the BS Factory are keeping us steeped in COVID sickness and rage and paranoia. Now, y'all know my feelings on Tucker Carlson. I've had people willingly say out loud, and we did a segment on it last fucking, what was it? Was that last stream? Or last week? Where I was like, a YouTuber was like, you should debate Steven Crowder, or even better, Tucker Carlson. And I'm like, I would swallow Tucker alive. I would swallow Steven Crowder alive. Because they don't debate using facts, they debate using feelings. And they're going to use those feelings to extrapolate facts that support their data. I would just literally turn around and be like, I can 1-for-1 you on everything you say, so let's talk about something real. The real world impact of what we as people say out loud and how people take it. And analyze the content of which you've spoken about, and then I can prove to you that you're just a nasty ass asshole. But I'm not big enough for that yet. So, I heard Miss Joyanne Reid was clapping. So let's watch.
So, just for the record, I don't spend a lot of time watching Fox News or the BS Factory, as CNN's Jim Acosta more colorfully dubbed them this weekend. Personally, I prefer my news and information to be grounded in reality rather than monetizing my amygdala to keep me on edge and buying my pillows in gold. However,
what is it? All right, I think this is one of the few times where me being African American, me being black, is going to really work out for me because I can say some shit. I love when black women get ready to serve, yo. When you, and this is a universal just, if you have African blood in you, if you know, because there's a lot of people who are mad colorists. Oh, Puerto Ricans ain't black, or Dominicans. I know black. You got them niggas. I'm about to say some shit. I'm sorry. You got the people. But what really, really, really gets me excited, and I don't know why it gets me excited, is when you see a black woman. I just don't know. Black men just don't do it as well because I feel like we're so trying to tame the emotion and be so, yeah, I'm logical too. I'm a male. Black women just serve pettiness on a plate that you just have to eat off of. If it takes a black woman generally to the point of insanity where she got to sit you down and be like, all right, look, you doing some dumb shit right now. Just be like, talk, sis, where my glasses? Talk, sis. Go, let me talk, sis. What you talking about? Talk, sis. She's serving them. Oh. So I just love it when they get ready, and then you see the sit-up. When you get the sit-up, oh, that's when it get good.
According to Media Matters, The Root, Crooks and Liars, and others who watch Fox News so you don't have to, at least 3 times in the last month. Well, Tucker Carlson took time off from badgering strangers in parks and bouncy houses to demand that they show him their children's unmasked faces to refer to moi as the race lady.
We did a segment on Tucker Carlson wanting you to literally punch a child. Kidnap a child, call CPS if you see a kid wearing a mask. Oh, jeez. Second.
The race lady. Why would they call me that? I mean, I used to run track in high school, but honestly, I'm not that fast. So what else?
See what I'm saying? The speed. Because she's not on a teleprompter with this. This speed. Yo, I used to say that in high school. Why would you pick on that girl? Because she the day she opened her mouth to say something back at you, you're not going to like what's coming out of it.
Could it be? What else could it be?
Watch The Race Lady on MSNBC. Harvard-educated but totally oppressed. An absurdly racist claim, says the race lady from Harvard. Joy Reid, the race lady over at MSNBC. Here's the race lady from MSNBC finally putting her Harvard degree to work. Oh, wait a second, Harvard-educated race lady? Now you're really confusing us. Well, Joy Reid, the race lady over on MSNBC, took a quick break from haranguing Whitey yesterday.
Did he say Whitey?
At this point, all media is literally becoming YouTube. Mark, you know what? Fuck it. Mark my words on this. You're going to notice that type of thing that you just saw, even though we're not done, is going to happen a lot more. And I want you to stay in for this ride. I swear to God, it's going to get so good. Because at this point now, and I think I made a segment about this in like last year towards the beginning. Just because I don't want to repeat myself. That's why I say that out loud. You're getting my inner thoughts when I say this shit, so don't mind me. It's petty because the other hosts, or especially in conservative news, and that's how I know conservatism in the United States is just dying as a whole, and Republicans need to move their platform to actually be about like policy and not like this woke brigade that we're going to end up talking about later as well. They do this thing where they like take shots at people for the reaction value. Now, obviously, you'd say, well, yeah, that's how media works. Sometimes you get a jab here. You watch wrestling. You know how AEW and WWE do it. They take shots at each other. Okay. They are news channels. Please report the fucking news. Just tell me what the fuck is going on in the world. Cover India. Why are you calling somebody the race lady? Like, there is so many layers to how easy it is to get away with that effectively these two are just drama YouTubers who are trading videos with one another. And it's like, come on. Like, I shouldn't be able to pick up I take shots at people. Do I look like I'm on the news? No, right? You are paid thousands of dollars for your appearance. Why are you shooting at a black lady? What is wrong with you, Tucker?
Oh, honey, Tuckums. Is this really about me fixating on race, or is it about you fixating on race? I mean, when you recently went off on me for continuing to mask up post-vaccine while jogging in crowded Central Park, you weirdly, as you did in that montage, threw in my attending Harvard. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm sensitive to this stuff, but it felt kind of like a dog whistle. I mean, did you want to go to Harvard? Did they reject you? And you think, oh, yeah, they let the race lady in. Blah, affirmative action, blah. Well, listen, let me cheer you up, okay? I got into Harvard and, Yale, Vassar, and the University of Denver, too, because I had a really high GPA and fantastic SAT scores. And that's how affirmative action works, love. Schools search for smart people from diverse backgrounds so that these schools won't be as dry as all the major sports leagues were before they desegregated. See? And just because, maybe you didn't have great grades and great test scores and needed your girlfriend's daddy to help you get into college doesn't mean that you don't have amazing people in your life who love you. I mean, you got all that Swanson money, right? Bitch sticks for everybody. Ooh.
Oh, she went there. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. This shit is on YouTube, bro. This shit is YouTube drama. This is literally what I would expect out of like Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson at this point. Like, that's what I would assume this conversation was if I just muted my eyes. If I blinded my eyes and just listened. Like, this is straight up.
Great test scores and needed your girlfriend's daddy to help you get into college doesn't mean that you don't have amazing people in your life who love you. I mean, you got all that Swanson money, right? Bitch sticks for everybody. Woo. And, you had fun at Trinity after, you got bought in, right? By the way, what was the Dan White Society? You know what? Moving on. And just because the CIA rejected your application, I mean, look, things turned out fine for you. You had a great career over here at MSNBC. Oh, actually, okay, that didn't work out. Well, look, you were great on CNN, though, until Jon Stewart kind of humiliated you. But it's fine. You're fine. Things are going great for you. And back to the whole race thing, just saying, I'm not the one who spools out over my neighborhood changing like I'm some segregationist housewife from the 1950s. That would be you, Tuckums. And I'm not the one spouting a conspiracy theory that white people are going to be replaced via Democratic Party conspiracy to import non-white people to outnumber them, a theory that was also mouthed by the Charlottesville Tiki Torch Nazis. That would also be you. And the reason I continue to mask up in crowded places is because I don't know how many people in those crowds that I'm jogging around didn't hear about the court case where your bosses said that your show isn't news. So they listen to you like you are the news. And I don't trust that people who listen to you, Tuckums, are taking precautions against COVID rather than freaking out about a piece of cloth and busting into the Target to cough on all the cereal boxes like they're 17th century colonizers touting measles blankets with them. People like you and your friends and the BS factory are keeping us steeped in COVID sickness and rage and paranoia. And the ways in which you, Lil Tucker, are making America worse are why I will continue to keep my mask on in a crowd. And we'll have more on your endless COVID hell that the Tuckers of our country, who, by the way, are the absolute worst, are helping to create.
Bitch served him so hard, so much petty. Oh, Tuckums, did you want to get into Harvard? I went to Harvard and also got the Yale at Vassar. Did they reject you? Holy shit. Like, you can see the like, oh my God, you can see. She literally eviscerated Tucker Carlson. And you know he's going to reply to that probably in his next segment or whatever. Oh, now she wants to tote all this. Well, isn't that quite interesting? Because it's funny to me how somebody can get away with saying, oh, you're going to get a follow for that. Tucker's a human fish stick after that frying. Crispy on the outside and white on the inside. Jesus Christ. I want to be a Democrat so bad, but this passive-aggressive tone makes me sick. So much arrogance. Don't want to make this personal. I don't want to make this personal. But y'all know the debates I've been in, and you've seen probably, if you are on YouTube or if you are a part of my private life, you've seen people say this about me, where like I will carefully consider every word that I type or every word that I'm saying in the middle of it, and they'll say, oh, you're talking with so much righteousness and arrogance. It's like, you're talking from a place of stupidity. So anything I say is going to sound like I'm being arrogant. Bitch, I just know this shit. And the fact that you're still spouting this out and then denying that you're spouting it out is beyond me. So why would I speak to you in an endearing tone? It's literally the idea of me being a slave trying to talk to my slave master and say, could you please let us go? No, bitch, I'm burning down your house and I'm dipping. What the fuck are you on?